the baby in you. I saw the baby and break me down in a man. And the cousin not talk about the show. You're the husband, look at you right now. Oh, dear one. Just give me what? Just give me what? Hey, honey? Yeah, I'm at the supermarket. Listen, I don't want you to blame Zoe. I don't want you to blame anybody at all, you right? Because the only person to be blamed right now is anybody who leaked that video. What was done to your child was a crime. You understand? And when a crime is done to a child, it's not a moment of celebratory in a community, and it's not a moment for us to, you know what I'm saying, be pointing the fingers and be blaming you. And persons can know, because if I can come on your platform, you never gone back and forth with Anna. And I can come on your platform, and I'm telling you right now that I want you to pull yourself together. I'm not going to tell you not to cry, but I want you to be very mindful of your health. I want you to understand that regardless of your low right now, you're not alone. We are standing with you. I want you to understand that a lot of women have been victims of it. We have had milk, we have had a lot of people who have been victims of it. I want you to understand that a lot of women who are watching you, their children have made the same mistakes, and they have made the same mistakes. It's just that theirs have not made it to the public. You know, it is very unfortunate, but we stand with you. When a person is low, this doesn't make any sense to beat them further down in the dust. I'm very disappointed with Drago, and I want to use this opportunity to let him know publicly how very disappointed I am with him. Because Drago, what you are doing, you should have left it up to me as a stranger to tear her down for the purpose of content. I don't know what you're trying to prove. Your mother has been very, very gracious to you. You have been locked up yourself on more than one occasion. Your mother has been graceful to you. Your mother has been looking after your own children. Maybe it's just recently that you have known now what is full parenting for your children. both yourself and the child's mother. No disrespect, but she has no regret, looking after her grandchildren. A lot of people on this app, for example, Jaden, I'm not inserting you to insult you right now, although you and I are really not really friends, but a lot of people on this app, like Jaden, doesn't know his mother, or many people can relate to not knowing their mothers because their mothers were never present. Now, even if you effed up, Annie, you were present, effing up, mothering the best effing way you knew how. You understand? The fact of the matter is that your children were never hungry. You showed up. There are mothers on this app and TikTokers like you who don't know what it is to cook and give their kids a warm meal. You've always been about family. You give everyone around you a break, even strangers. You will put yourself at disgrace to elevate strangers so they can get numbers and come on the app and get to eat food and drink from the blessing of the pool here that God have provided for us on TikTok. You have opened the portal home to many and fed many. It might not be very loud because you're not a wealthy person or maybe one of their favorites. You're seen as the worst family. You are degraded and you are denounced. But God is always with those who are denounced and those who are looked down upon. Because at the end of the day, God gave you these children and you brought them forth into the world. You have obeyed what you were supposed to obey. We all have our different flaws. I mean, I'm gay. We all have our flaws. We all have our things that society doesn't like about us. But I want you to understand that in this moment, we stand with you. Your family has gone through a whole lot. Off media, on media, no one understands the level of anxiety it is when you're a public figure or you're known in the public and you have to go to public spaces. I'm in the supermarket and I'm very anxious right now because I don't even like being out in the public. But we have to do this every day. But at least if I'm out in the public, maybe I get more love. You know what I'm saying? Because people are so bashful. You feel what I'm saying? People are very bashful against it for a lot of reasons. I see people in the comments box, you're laughing. You're laughing away in the comments box. But let me tell you something. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what is going to knock on your door. You need to understand, guys, that what this is done, it's a trend. What is done, you need to understand, guys, that a child, a 15-year-old child, is innocent to the circumstances which they are living. And that's what a lot of you don't understand about life. Whatever we didn't get from our parents, some of us never had any opportunity. I had an opportunity to be a part of Ashe. I had an opportunity to be a part of Edna Manley. I had an opportunity to attend certain churches and different types of organizations that gave me transformation, that gave me support, that gave me empowerment when I was a young teenager, when I became a mother at 23. I had a circle of people around me, guys, to help to shape me, to give me therapy so I don't break. I had the opportunity for group therapy. But what about the people who don't have it? What about the people who never get exposed to it? Yes, we saw Zoe's vagina. Yes, so what? We know what a vagina is. Yes. She didn't go into the store and steal something. She didn't go to the Obeahman and turn down anybody's life. She trusted someone and she's a child. Her brain is not fully developed yet to understand, because I'm sure her mother would have told her repeatedly. Because I make a buck my toe, it doesn't mean that I want my child to make the same mistake, and we know that as parents. And I'm sure she tells her. You understand? But it doesn't mean, guys, that our kids will always listen to us. We can't blame the parents for the choices the kids make all the time, because kids will be kids. You'll tell them, don't go somewhere and avoid this, and the very friend or whatever they tell you to avoid. That's how a lot of you right now don't have your young sons. You remember the one you buried? You feel that pain in your stomach? Yes, when I just said that? Yeah, because they never listened, right? So you understand what I'm saying? It's just that each person's story, it might end differently. The scenes might be different, but it's very similar. And a lot of people can understand. I don't think as a Jamaican One Love community, we need to be joining now and being bashful with Annie. I don't think this is a time nor space for it. I want to use this opportunity again, and I want to address you, Kim King. I'm so very disappointed with you. Last night I came on your live and I made sure I was very vocal in your comments box. You were basking in too many followers to see because that's what you were so desperate for. Using a moment where a minor, where we the village are supposed to protect a minor, using that moment to bask in her downfall, regardless of the fact she is still a child. Every one of you who have a child who's 15, don't they feel like your baby still? Even older, she's still a child. And what did you do, Kim, to the child? The same thing you did to the same family's child. You put out Wilbert's picture, innocent when he just came without his parents' approval, and you come again and you come to tear down the little girl. You put up her picture, you clip her face from the video, you put up her picture, and then you played the audio. So you did another exposing of the child, and I hope you get legally charged for it, because that's strong grounds on which to sue you and to make a general appeal to TikTok to kick you off the app because you're irresponsible. Look at what happened to you just 2 weeks ago. You were having allegations of a leaked video where the whole of your hole, you understand what I'm saying, was being pounded, and you understand? And I didn't make any sense about it. I could have made points about it, but you know what, Kim? I would never do that, love. I could never see you in your low moments, in your moment of humiliation, in your moment of shame, in your moment of vulnerability. And I'm so desperate, and I'm so low-minded, and so low-minded, and hungry for power that I would use that moment to elevate myself. What a shame. But the constant, what a shame. And once more thinking, you have disappointed me as a member of the LGBTQ+, because we are family. We say family. You are a disappointment, and you can go and join the clan of people who disappoint me from that community. Go over there. No wonder why you were picking up for them the other day, but I don't want to insert a fresh matter. But Annie, yes, keep yourself together. Let Mika keep herself together, because at the end of the day, she's carrying a gift, she's bearing a gift, and she's not supposed to have any stress. You have to fight for Zoe, and you're not going to fight for Zoe being weak and not having good pressure. Your pressure must be balanced. I want you to eat. You're going to feel like you're going to cry, and it's a natural part of it. It's a language God understands. Maybe you should play some praise and worship right now in your atmosphere. Maybe this is the time that prayer will come forward. Guys, how many times do we say our Father and then ask God to forgive us? If we ask God to forgive us, what is it that we're asking God to forgive us from? Wrongdoing, sins, mistakes, shortcomings, flaws. None of us are without flaws. Not one of us. So if we want to point a finger at Annie now, let who is without sin cast a stone. This is not the time to cast a stone. This is time to gather our stones and put a foundation under Annie so that she can feel uplifted. This is a moment for us to come together as a family, as a community. Put everything aside. Don't bother to blame this, blame that. It's not going to help Zoe. It's not going to help us. Do you feel what I'm saying, guys? It is time to send her some love, send her support. If it is that she needs help with legal things, whatever it is she has to use to fight. If it is that she needs to position herself, boy, Cheryl, if it could ever be in another house, you see. But I mean, you know, if she could ever get a push, guys, to just turn her life around, Annie is a very, very talented cook. If she could ever get a turnaround, guys, if we could ever give her a turnaround, give her a business so she can kickstart her business and position and balance out her life, so she can get her child back. So, Sanjama? Yes. Right? Yes. I go know she there with the court now, right? Yes. And they say me can come visit her. Yes. Me I go get, they say they might go charge me. But me say that's okay. When that the time they come, you know, Father God will help me to cross that bridge, right? Yes. But what I say, the most important part is she's getting help. Right? Yes, even though she may not see it, no one's helping her. Right. But yes, she did it. I'm able to leave her for a week. I don't want to run, go make she see me today and go see me tomorrow. Yes. I want to leave her there for 1 week. So she can see me. I make it soak in her system because I want her to change. The reality, what you want to have a transition. Go through the court to get her back, right? Yes.
Okay, so me have to go back. Me have to go through court to get her back. Me
You have to go through the court
procedure to get her back.
You gotta find out from them. Yeah, because you gotta find out from the court what would make you like, you know, eligible. You know what I'm saying? To get her back, what is it that you have to put into place? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and they will they will tell you.
Yeah.
This is the time, guys, to give her all the strength.
We didn't want to give them some clothes.
Yeah. Annie, did you eat? Did you eat all day? This is the time for the entire family to come together. Anna, make sure you check in with mom. All of you, make sure you check in with mom. I saw Redans condemning the action of the guy, and that was very good. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for everybody to kind of come together. You know what I'm saying? That has always been Annie's big dream, guys. Always to have her family together. Always. You know? Just a want you can't get you know, want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It has always wanted to have her family together.
They love one another. They love the one another, especially kids them.
And everybody have fights in the family. I have fights too. You know what I'm saying? I have fights too. You know, I'm sure you guys might have seen, you know, my social media. I have fights. It's a natural part of life. I will not allow anybody to shame me about fighting or having domestic shame me. Nuh-uh. Fights are very important. It's fights that allow everybody to be free today. The fights of our forefathers, we're just fighting in different ways now sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Life is lifing, and it's always going to life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody have their own struggles at them house. Everyone wanna have arguments. Everyone wanna have problems. If someone who does go dash your belly for a pitney, like come on now guys, if you really talk now. So don't sit down in the comments box and whatever, because you understand what I'm saying? No, because young people are none of the profits them not up here to start calling the name. You understand what I'm saying? Someone who did just start a dugu from 9 and 13 too. You know, big woman in the comments box at talk. You understand what I'm saying? So no really start with me this morning, because you know my mouth go bust over here. Just make we have a good evening and a good one start here. Okay. Because I know if I only send man one view to and then something that happen, a lot of women can relate to it. A lot of women have had leak tapes and they have to bounce back for it, and I don't want to really rehash or open any portal holes, but we know what happened with milk. You understand what I'm saying? Women have had those moments and have to live on from them. We know what happened to Johnny and with Johnny and Prendergast, that young girl. We know that a lot of people are not to read home the portal holes of the victims, but people are just very malicious and have some very malicious ways about them. You understand what I'm saying? And breach certain levels of confidence, and it's dirty. And let me tell you, your payday is coming. Whether it is one person that is responsible for it or a group of persons, your payday is coming. Your payday is coming. And I pray to God right now and decree and declare that your post yours are made public and they are disgraced.
You're supposed to get charged. To get charged, feed.
Yes.
He made the video. Both of them made the video together, I know. Right? And next, him leak the video. Honestly, I mean, him to get charged. But yes, just leave it to the authorities. They make them.
Of course, yes.
Me just really and truly just a focus on she.
Yeah,
as you need the help.
You need your
right. Me can't go around and lock up everybody, you know, San Jama.
No.
Me can't go around and lock up everybody, you know, so that means that you will need some help, you know.
Yeah, but
you understand me? You need to see yourself and know. We need to know what is going on. You understand me? So that means that that's a cry for help.
Yes.
And that means that that's a cry for help. You understand?
Yes.
So,
and guys, we can all take action as a community. We can all take action, guys, as a community and start calling out for the figures who are responsible for this to be held accountable. You understand? Let this be just like how CDA, who is represents the government in Jamaica, just the same way in which you represent authority. Let me see your investigative branch use this as a public case to demonstrate, because a lot of women now these days, Prime Minister, anyone who is tuning in, a lot of women these days have become victims of it. And if we don't start holding people accountable and putting them behind bars publicly and letting people understand that it's a crime, Jamaica won't understand, because Jamaica is not used to cybercrime as criminal activity. Jamaica is only used to pulling the pie and them type of something there. So it's a time for Jamaica to have a new age. It is a time for mothers to sit down and have conversations with your little girls. It is a time for women and mothers and sons and fathers to have conversations with your sons. Let them understand the responsibility of trust and confidence. You understand what I'm saying? Have conversations, guys. This is not a time for us to point our finger and try to make Annie feel any worse. This is a time to come together and try to help her to straighten her corner and realize that, Annie, we all have our flaws, baby. We all have our flaws. Breathe. It's hard, but it's going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get light.
Me a charge him, me not ask Christ. You know reason why I charge him, because him come on me yard and me run the boy from me yard. Me run the boy from me yard and him still come on me yard. Him left from we at Kingston come here, so you left from we at Kingston and straight away yourself come right here, so next you go out and leak the video. And when him do that now, people are take it for joke. Him link with Shay. You see that same little wicked girl, there a Bigfoot girl who want to see him. She is a wicked evil girl. Him link with Shay. And him said it takes them from the Shay.
You're able to prove these allegations? You're able to prove these allegations?
Yes.
Well, if you're able to prove these allegations...
Yes. Some of the text they text them, the one that they text them on Shay phone. When Shay get the text them, she put them on her WhatsApp. When everything started from Shay.
Well, guess what?
You understand?
But
Shay said the boy had text her and the boy said, me asked him.
Let me tell you what,
tell
Annie.
the boy to give the boy 50K to have sex with my daughter.
Annie, don't follow social media, because you know if you want 50K, you can turn on your something and ball for Jamaica and get whatever when you're ready to carry on with your act. You know what I'm saying, with your act. This is a serious situation now. So nobody is going to believe that you're selling a child for $50,000 when you can come on here and beg. You know what I'm saying? Or you can play like a live match and make it happen. So nobody's not going to believe all of the crazy stories. But what I'm going to say to you, whatever legal action you're taking, don't talk too much about it publicly. Don't let anyone who's responsible know how you're coming or know what your intention is. Move silently about certain things. You understand? Because anybody at all who is responsible for this, because we don't want to go and blame when I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? But anybody at all who's responsible for leaking this video, must be charged. If somebody sends video to your phone, you receive it, you don't have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? But if it is that you send out that video, you're now becoming a person who's participating in just sharing of the video.
You understand? You see, right now, let me tell you something, Miss Johnson, Jama.
Yes.
Let's focus on my Pitney and myself. I swear to God.
Yes.
I just focus on my daughter. I just want to work on herself and give her some time. I may take some time. I will go through the court. I will just work.
Yes.
If I have to see a counselor, if I have to change up some things and some textile and some pattern about myself.
Yes.
Just
how can the community support you, Annie, with that transition? How can this community support you with that transition?
It's just by trying to help her for go through go through the whole situation with her. If me have to get a lawyer fine, but we don't want rush and take her from there. I want her to go through it with support.
So you want her to get the counselor
with support her, make sure the counselor.
Yeah, you're smart enough and you're thinking good.
Right.
You're really in a positive place.
That one. The next she just come out and go to school. Next now she go straight in a school, you know. Right? I remember they said they put them in a programs and so on, they started, you understand? So make she feel back, with her peers, they must start feel herself. You know?
Yeah.
I look for myself alone and I say we hurting us, she hurting us. Maybe she hurting us someplace we didn't even know it. You understand? So I just put myself because I wonder why she keep on and do this and she just do it back on one another. She not ease up. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong. And the only thing she can say, sorry, mommy, sorry, I know she can't explain herself.
No, it's a deeper cry for help where she needs more professional support that you can't really provide for her right now. So I'm very happy that you're at a place anyway you can come to terms and accept it. And nobody have to speak this in your head. But you realize.
And the matter about me should have lick her and beat her. I don't want to beat her and box her down and kick her down and do her. I can't do that.
That's abusing her.
I can't do that.
That's abusing
her. I should have do that to her. I can't do that.
That's abusing her when she's already abused.
She already have got through it, so it don't make no sense. I'm going to go do that to her and beat her and batter bruise her and cut her up. You understand? So I don't follow none of them what them say. Right? Me I hold it, man. I hold it like a G. I just so. You know?
Anyway, Annie, I'm at the supermarket, so I'll try to check in, you know. Again, I'm going to go live tonight.
Alright, no problem.
I'm going to go live at 9 o'clock Jamaica time, 8 o'clock, you know, our time, and talk about it. Have a good one, Annie. Alright? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Big up yourself, yeah. Respect. Real man. Positive energy. Listen, pick up. And now pick up. I cover up. No. Listen, pick up. Guys, my son come back. Can I forgot to tap up your phone? Can I forgot to tap up your phone? I just not work right.